Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you, James Reardon, the writer of The Doors.
Pretend to have your attention for just a few moments. My ex-husband, my new boyfriend, and their divorce attorney are going to show you the safety features of Boeing 737-800 series. It's been a long day for me. To properly fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end of the buckle. To release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and lower across your hips like my grandmother wears her support bra. If you get mad and you want to take your toys in your home, there's 8 ways to get there. 2 forward exit doors, short wing window exits, 2 rear exit doors, signs overhead, disco lights.
This is the hottest thing on the internet right now. A woman giving instructions on a Southwest airline.
Banana peels and all other gifts you leave for us. It's a safety information card. Take it out, check it out.
I used to say Southwest. I don't say that anymore because I've flown United, and it's always awful to fly United. Maybe this time it won't be bad. I'm flying. Maybe this time. No. I don't know what it is about United, but they must have a culture that makes all of their employees hate each other, hate the company, and hate the customers. United always sucks. And, of course, after 9/11, they declared bankruptcy because, their planes crashed or were crashed, and they took away everybody's pensions or did whatever they could to rip off the employees, and then all the top brass got huge raises. So maybe that has something to do with it. The fact that United and their management used a great tragedy of 9/11 to steal from the employees. But that doesn't give them a right to be just absolutely miserable at every chance they have to anyone. Have you watched United, how they treat people? What a culture, what a company of absolute garbage. So next time I say Southwest, it slips out just because I thought it was funny. They're always nice, and they're always on time. And American Airlines, they're okay. United? Oh, God. Why?
And although we never anticipate a loss in cabin pressure, if we did, we certainly wouldn't be at work tonight. But if needed,
okay, all right. Hey, guys, it's time. It's cold out, so see in the hood, keeping it real, which means stupid. Man, yeah, we're keeping it real. Stupid. Always say stupid. And I love this one, too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I speak English. And what you said wasn't that challenging to my brain. I got it. In fact, you don't have to say, know what I'm saying, after every single sentence. Yeah! So, it was cold out. So now it's time for McCarthy, police superintendent, the nose picker, Gary McCarthy. It's time for him to come out with a big press release, break his arm, patting himself on the back because there were no killings. Here's the deal. When you walk around, okay, when you walk around with your ass hanging out, you don't go outside when it's cold. You don't go outside when it's cold. They don't kill when it's cold. It got warm. We had 36 shootings in 36 hours. Where was McCarthy then? It snowed yesterday. No killing. It's working. And I want to say something else that I'm sick of. I grew up poor. All right? There were times I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. I remember when I heard about a friend having a party, great, I'd be able to have pretzels. Okay? My first couple of years of radio, because I interned and got paid a little whatever they would toss me, I got audited my first 2 years of this business because I made less than $5,000 a year and I lived on it. I didn't have any handouts. Less than $5,000 a year and I lived on it. Cotto salami, Flavor Aid, and Top Ramen 5 for $1. Once a week, I would allot myself money for a bean burrito, because I couldn't afford the good stuff. Even now, when I have a Burrito Supreme, to actually afford a Burrito Supreme, if you've ever been poor, you know what I'm talking about. Earlier on this program, Shatner talked about the fear. I'll never forget saving up enough money to buy my mom a $5 box of chocolates and what that meant to me. And so this attitude, well, they're poor, so they hang their pants down in the back, they disrespect everybody, and they kill each other. It's what they do, and don't say anything because you don't want to offend anyone. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. 84 murders. It's time to wake up and say, pull up your pants, speak English, and get a freaking job and stop killing each other. It's ridiculous. Someone needs to be an adult here. And I love the head of the FBI. Chicago has a unique culture. How about don't snitch? How about don't snitch? How about a constant barrage from B96 and their entertainment that's kill and misogynistic and brag? And how about schools that refuse to, you can't mention God. Now, the Muslim kids can. The Muslim kids can. The atheist kids can opt out. But the Jewish and the Christian kids, sit over there and shut up. The same thing with our prisons. We don't want to offend Islam. They can go into the prisons. And I don't know if you've checked out what black Islam is like, but it's very violent and it's very anti-Semitic. And they can preach that in the prisons, but not peace and love. And I'm sorry, folks, as we talk about Passover and as we get ready for Easter, the single most important holiday there is, my God doesn't tell me to put bombs on my children and go kill people. There is a difference. Peace wins, love wins, and good wins, and don't you forget it. And I'm so sick of this nonsense of watching this guy, the FBI. Well, Chicago's unique culture. You mean the unique culture that says, who's to say? Who are we to say? Translation, who are we as white people to say, don't kill? Who are we as white people to say, pull up your pants? Who are we to tell our daughters that they can't have sex in our bed when we're away? Who are we to say that little Tiffany shouldn't have a punch card over at the abortion clinic? Who are we to say that the schools should be able to teach all kinds of garbage that's not true? Who are we to ask questions? Who are we to not allow land to be taken because the government needs it? Who are we on this tax day to say anything when they want to take our money and ship it off to the Egyptian army? And every chance, not once, not twice, every single time we give these people the great gift of democracy and let them vote, they vote for enslavement. They vote for evil. Maybe it's time we stop paying for it. And I want to tell you something else. I came back from Turkey with these evil eyes. Man, they're cool. Blue, evil eyes. And this evil eye fights that evil eye. And the evil and my evil is your. And here's what I've learned, folks. No. I got them all and I'd spent money. These were gifts. And I thought about it. And I threw them in the trash. The evil eye to fight your evil. Here's an idea. Flee from evil. Evil doesn't beat evil. Good beats evil. So on this very important day of Passover, it's time to take a stand. Who's to say you're to say because you're paying the bills. You're buying the Obama phones. You're paying for people to sit around and watch their lives get wasted. It's heartbreaking. This is a day of redemption. This is a day of Passover. And you too can be redeemed. I want to show this FBI guy. Well, it's a unique situation. And more kids die. More kids aren't being educated. We don't have school choice. We don't want to give people education and God. That's the answer. That's the answer. It's the only hope. There's no other hope, guys. The government ain't coming for you. Sitting there in the hood. The government ain't coming. Obama's done nothing. Things are worse than ever before. So sit there and do nothing. Your only hope is God. Your only hope is an education, and they don't want that. Can't you see? There's so much money. Our prisons have been privatized. They make money on your kids being in jail. They make money on your kids being stupid. They want your kids to have their pants down and not be hired. There's money in it. There's votes in it. You keep voting the same way, your kids are dying, and your schools are god-awful. By design. It's not your fault. It isn't. But now you know. Now you have no excuse. It's been proven over and over. Doing the same thing over and over and not changing and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So on this Passover, let's join together. Let's pray. Let's believe in each other. Redemption. That's what today is about. And I hope that death passes your door, and I hope that evil passes your door. We've tried their way, guys, and it didn't work. We tried. We tried it. We did it. We tried Obama and Hillary and all of this nonsense. We've removed God from the schools, and look what's happened. We don't have school choice. No. You have choice if you want to abort your babies. Abortion was created. Planned Parenthood was created for a black genocide. Look it up. Do you understand that Planned Parenthood was invented to thin out the black population, and you're letting your daughters line up there? And babies, mom, and isn't this cute? And money for children. It's a disgrace. Every life is precious. I don't care the color of the skin. We all have souls. These are souls that are being exterminated. I read a statistic. There's more black babies being killed than were ever in slavery every single year. But don't say anything. Who am I to say I'll just keep paying? Take more of my check. And don't ignore the dead body there, and the kids that get out of school, and if they get out of school at all, that can't fill out a job application. They don't even know how to fill out a job application. Good luck, but keep voting the same way. Keep doing the same thing over and over and don't ask questions. Redemption. Let's pray for that on this Passover. The answers are there. School choice. And I believe, and I've been told by the politicians, all of them, Hillary's camp, Obama's camp, to me personally, they're not going to drive out of the ghetto to a nice school. Really? You know how racist that is? I believe any man and woman loves his children as much as I do. Who wouldn't drive 10 minutes to a New Trier school, a nice school, 10 minutes to give their kid a fighting chance? No. No school choice. Keep them in these god-awful schools. How much was it? How much on school furniture for one building? $10 million? $9.5 million. They get new furniture. They get pensions. They get summers off. They get paid till the day they die, and your kids get nothing. School choice. And God back in the schools. Not just for the Muslim kids. I don't care if the Muslim kids pray. I'm a freedom guy. I don't care who you worship. But don't prevent my kids from doing it. Don't prevent the Jewish kids from doing it. Or anyone else. A moment of silence, perhaps. Yeah, you can't say in school, thou shalt not kill. No, we wouldn't want to say to a community that had 532 murders in 1 year, don't kill. And then all this kill. I wonder what happened. I wonder where we went wrong.
I'm painfully aware of the loss of life in Chicago.
Here's the guy from the FBI.
Not just this past weekend, but in recent months.
36 shot in 36 hours.
Gang-related crime that is so embedded in a culture, but I know they're working very hard on it. Chicago has a larger and more ingrained and sophisticated street gang structure than many American cities. It has huge challenges. Los Angeles has huge challenges. It is long-standing. They're old. They're embedded. They're part of a certain culture in a city.
Part of a certain culture. Well,
and it's
who are you talking about?
It's not just a Chicago challenge, as I said.
Okay.
Other cities face this challenge, but the sophistication.
What do they have in common?
Of the groups and the ingrained nature of that culture makes it a particular challenge.
Yeah, don't snitch. Don't snitch.
Bad guys to get
and how many $1 million did Rahm Emanuel take for the Stop the Violence campaign? What was it? $50 million that disappeared. And Quinn,
in that sense.
Yeah. Stop the violence, folks. You paid for a bunch of buttons and basketballs. And the fact is, they stole most of the money.
That this city has long had. So those are.
You see, Rahm Emanuel has a big slush fund so that he can run for the presidency, and they're funneling money into that.
Grown up in a culture that doesn't put a lot of distance between a thought and a trigger pull.
They are. Thank you. Sometimes they are in a culture that doesn't put a lot of thought into thought. Wow. Maybe that's a school thing. Maybe we need to teach people how to center themselves. How do you do that? Hello? Call it meditation, call it prayer, whatever. How about it's time we give a little love and beauty? You know, every year I pay for schools to have art supplies. There are kids that go to school and never see a piece of construction paper, never have cut anything, don't have any crayons. So we take away art. Here's a basketball. That was their idea to stop violence. They gave people in the bad neighborhoods basketballs. What an insult! Not books, but basketballs. Anyway, I'm looking for answers. If you have any, 1-888-2-MANCOW. Debbie's ex-husband, who's been wandering around here, Debbie's ex-husband's on the phone. I can't wait to talk to him. And when we come back, Police Superintendent McCarthy.
No.
Well, I mean, he's not brave enough to come in here.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, okay, sorry. And may the angel of death pass over your door.